Tonight on Be Something Wonderful, how to manifest your dream come true by mastering your reality. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. I got an email from a few subscribers this morning that around the same idea that Tom, I've been walking in my wish fulfilled. I've been feeling that it's done. Yet I still don't see evidence of it in 3D reality. And when events come up that are unwanted or negative, I'm not struggling against them. I'm not railing against them. I'm staying in my wish fulfilled, but yet I still don't see it happening. I still don't see it manifesting in 3D reality. What's going on? Well, guys, we're going to unpack that tonight and more. The first thing I want to say, when I read these emails, I got the sense that when negative events come up or events that don't fit your script or how you believe events should unfold, right? That you're tolerating them, right? That you're not struggling against them, but you're not embracing them. Remember, it's about embracing all outcomes as on the path to your wish fulfilled. It's not merely tolerating reality, it's embracing reality. Hear this. Right? Why? Because remember, based on the world is a mirror. It reflects back your relationship to it. It reflects back your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. And if you believe or feel that you're just tolerating it or you're creating a reality that you just tolerate, then the reality mirror will reflect back a reality that you will just tolerate. This is huge. This is really based on the teachings of Vadim Zeland. So I want to hit that tonight in his book, Reality Transurfing. So we've talked about this before. What does Vadim say? You control reality by controlling your relationship to the world. So it's not about tolerating reality. It's not about not struggling against it, although you shouldn't, but it's about embracing it, embracing all outcomes, right? But by saying to the world, that's exactly what that's exactly what I want. I know it's on the path to my desires and embracing it, right? This is the idea. What's the first principle say? The world is like a mirror that reflects your relationship to it. The world is a mirror that reflects your relationship to it. Remember, it's not like a normal mirror. When you stand in front of the reality mirror, the 3D world, you and everything in it is the reflection of the image on the other side of the mirror. The image is in the metaphysical world. The image is in that dimensionally larger reality, right? And you create that image by your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Then that image becomes very clear, and when it becomes clear enough, it manifests back or reflects back into the 3D world, into manifested reality. That's how the mirror works, right? What's the second principle say? Reflection is formed in the unity of heart and mind. We talk about this a lot. What does that mean? Your feelings and your thoughts. When your feelings and your thoughts align, then it manifests in the 3D reality. But what's going on? Then you're saying, Tom, well, why hasn't it manifested? Because your thoughts and feelings have not been perfectly aligned. When they're perfectly aligned, the manifestation is immediate or nearly immediate. Right? Think of it this way, that you're in a sailboat, right? When you put the sail up and you open it up, you're setting your intention. You have your thoughts of what you want. That's your desire. And then as the sail opens up into the wind, that becomes your heart agreeing with what your attention or your thoughts are. They are now in unity. And as that wind blows, that's the wind. What does the wind represent? That wind is that higher power. That wind is that dimensionally larger reality. That wind is your imagination. That wind is that God consciousness, that unconditional awareness blowing into your heart's desire, right? And bringing you to everything that you want. That's what we're talking about there, right, guys? If your sail is down, but you feel it, like you feel like you really want it, but you're not setting a strong intention for it, then your thoughts are not aligning with your feelings. Or you have a strong intention, the sail is up, but you haven't opened it. Or you opened it, but it's not pointed into the wind. This means your feelings are not aligned with your thoughts. Hear this, guys. This is big. And what's the third one? And this is a big one. There is a delay in the reaction of the dual mirror. So why is there a delay? Because your thoughts and feelings or your heart and mind are not always perfectly aligned. Why? Because you have doubt, anxiety. You start looking at the 3D world, right? You start looking at that it's not there. Fear sets in. All of that delays it. So how do we align our thoughts and feelings? By imagining your wish fulfilled. Or as Vadim Zeland says, by rolling that slide of your wish fulfilled, or that slide of your desire or your end goal, right? As if it's already completed, as if you already have it. As you do that, you then start bringing your heart and mind together. Well, you're saying, well, Tom, I've been doing that. Except that if doubt comes in or fear comes in, you don't get a clear image. Look over here. Here's the reality mirror. This is the 3D world or your reflection. This is you. This is the metaphysical world, that dimensionally larger world. This is the image you're trying to create. Look at here. Your hands are up, you're smiling, but it's dotted. It's not clear yet, right? They're not unified. And you don't stay with it long enough to unify it. You let fear or doubt come in, and then it fades. Or then you create another image, but it's the image of you in 3D reality. You're reflecting back. You're creating an image that it looks exactly like your life right now in 3D reality, and that's reflected back, right? But as you hold the new image of your desire, as you hold that image of wish fulfilled, as you start looking at the world as things always working out, as you start embracing every outcome, as you don't merely tolerate it, but you embrace every aspect of it, then you create that new image of your wish fulfilled. That is then reflected back into the 3D world, and it manifests in 3D reality. This is big. What does Vadim suggest besides imagining your wish fulfilled or rolling that slide, your gold slide in your head? He says, come up with an amalgam. He calls it a reality amalgam. He talks about the Venetian mirrors and the master mirror makers. These Venetian mirror makers would make mirrors that had gold as an amalgam, as a composition inside the mirror. So when you looked in, so these mirrors would give a very different reflection. It was a warmer reflection. It was a more loving reflection. So people like to look into these Venetian mirrors because when they looked, there was a warm glow. There was something very loving and warm about it. That's what you want to create in your world. You want to create an amalgam of the world. So no matter what comes up, what event comes up, you're looking at it the same way, with love, with warmth, that it's all going to be okay, right? He talks about this. He says, make up something like, my world always takes care of me. That's a great one. Or it's always working out for me, as Abraham Hicks says, right? Whatever it is, whatever event comes up, say that. Embrace the good news and say, my world always takes care of me. And then if there's an event that doesn't fit your script, or you could potentially view as negative, say, I know everything's unfolding as it is, and I love it. This is the idea. This is how that reality amalgam, along with unifying your heart and mind, with rolling that walking in that wish fulfilled, right? Telling the new story of your wish fulfilled, walking in that conviction, right? Rolling that goal slide around in your head. When you do that, it must reflect back in the 3D world. That's how the mirror works. It will manifest when you walk in that conviction, when you walk in that belief, right? When you accept every event as the perfect unfolding, leading you to all that you want. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share our videos. That's how we get our message out. Hit us up on Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Karen, our website at tomkaren.com or BeSomethingWonderful.com, or write me anytime at info@BeSomethingWonderful.com. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, with great love, this is Tom. See you soon.